Hey guys, it's Kara. Welcome to Champagne Taste on a Beer Budget. And if you're new, I'm Kara. I do lots of stuff that has to do with beauty on a budget, including subscription boxes and sales and spoilers and TJ Maxx hauls and all kinds of things like that. So please subscribe. You can be part of our little gang here. And if you are already subscribed, welcome back. And I have a feeling this is going to be our last Boxyluxe spoilers. So, not forever. I'll be back in 3 months doing this again. But I have done previous Boxyluxe spoilers for the September box. I'm super excited about it. We do know that there are going to be 8 items. A new item was just recently released as a spoiler, and we do have our previous spoilers, and then I watched a couple of spoiler videos, and I saw some like weird rumors, kind of like really weird rumors. So I'll talk about those a little bit, but mostly I just threw myself together this morning, and we headed out for breakfast. And before we did so, I wanted to show you guys, since the new spoiler is going to be one of these. Did I get the right ones? Angelo, Patina, and Rubina, right? Oh, okay. These ones. So I am a major maniac fan of this formula, Stila. This is the Stay All Day. I became obsessed with this formula about a year ago, and I was finding a lot of them at TJ Maxx, and they were like $7.99 or something. And we're starting to see a little bit more at TJ Maxx now. They were gone for a little bit. You can still catch them once in a while there, but I do have the 3 shades that they're offering. So my point of really not doing any real makeup this morning, we ran out, we had a Irish breakfast, and that doesn't mean we went to a bar. It just means that they serve Irish breakfast, like real Irish breakfast. And the one I wore was, but if they did have a bar, I like would have had a Bloody Mary. I wore Patina. Okay, so what I've always loved about microphone problems. What I've always loved about this formula is that I could wear it and go out to eat, including like pasta, stuff that really messes up your lipstick, and afterwards it would still look pretty decent. So I love this formula. And when it came to the Kylie Jenner stuff, I just didn't even bother. I just kept buying these. And in all truth, I have 24 of these. A few of them are minis, but not that many. They're mostly large sizes. And they almost all came from TJ Maxx. So this one is Patina. This is post-breakfast. So, I mean, it doesn't look that bad, and I haven't touched it up at all. And I'm drinking Coke right now through a straw, and I was drinking through a straw at the restaurant, whatever at the restaurant. A cheese omelet and Irish beans on toast, which is like a real Irish thing that we do. I'm second generation. My parents were born here, and some of my grandparents, they came from Galway. Irrelevant to Boxyluxe. Let's keep going. The other one is Rubina. Oh, by the way, Patina will come in a shimmer. Mine is not in a shimmer, but I wanted to wear it through breakfast and film this video for you so that you could see how it actually wears after a full meal and after like 3.5 hours, because it's been 3.5 hours and I have not touched this up at all. The second one is Angelo. It's a beautiful shade. I can give a big old swatch here. And another thing is that these are really comfortable. They dry quickly, but then your lips don't feel dry. It feels like you're not wearing anything at all. And then the last one will be Angelo. And I'll do a swatch of Angelo. Ooh, looks like my Angelo maybe expired. It's kind of a wine raspberry shade. Maybe mine's expired. I don't think so. I'm gonna show you because it comes off very red in the photos that I've seen online. And then I'm going to do a swatch of Patina, which is not the shimmer. Patina will be down here. So we can all take a look at it. Okay, so biggest swatches ever made on YouTube, possibly, yeah. Angelo, very nice. Rubino, which, as you can see, doesn't really come out as red as it looks in the package. I mean, it looks very red in the tube, but then it comes out like a burgundy wine. So, I don't quite know. And then the last is Patina, and in the Boxyluxe you'll be getting one of these shades, and this would be the shimmer version. But from the photos that I've seen, and I'll stick it up over here because my background over there is messy. I'll stick a photo right up here of the 3 shades because the Patina shimmer does not look like a really super shimmery shimmer. It's like, I always use the word mellow. It looks really mellow. I do have some of these in shimmer versions and they're just not super crazy shimmers. So those are valued at $22 and that's the newest spoiler. Now, they did give us a quiz a while back about our preferences, which is always nice. And if you remember back in June, we also had 8 items in June. We'll have 8 items in September. And back in June, they gave us a choice. They said, would you like the round Tarte BU Naturally palette or a Pro Glow palette? And there were 2 versions of those, but they basically asked you if you wanted one of those 2 Pro Glows or the round one. I chose the round one. And I got the round one. So that was nice that they stuck to our choice for that. And then there was Living Proof where you either got an aerosol product or the full thickening cream and you didn't know which one you were going to get. And the really only one real surprise or like kind of different one was that there was an M Green Glass body cream or a Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy facial mist. So that was like the only real variation because the Living Proof, it was like one or the other of the Living Proof. So that kind of wasn't a variation. And we got the hair dryers and that really wasn't a variation because it was just the same hair dryer in a different color. But this time around, they sent us the quiz and they asked us about what our choices would be. So product 1 we just discussed, the Stila Stay All Day lipstick, and our first choice in that quiz was the Sunday Riley Tidal Brightening Cream or the Glow Recipe Brightening Pineapple Serum. And it said, which one would you like? And then you moved on the quiz. And then it said, how about the Sutra Clipless Curling Iron or the Moda Brush Set? So I chose mine and moved on to the next one. And then the next one was, would you like to receive the Tarte Parka Princess Chisel Palette or the Clean Skin Club bottle in the Spongel? It did give people that choice because they did say at first, well, if you already got the Chisel palette in the 2018 Boxyluxe that had it, then we're not going to send it to you. And I don't know, maybe they received some negative feedback on that. I'm not quite sure. But in the quiz it asked you, do you want the chisel palette? Do you want the bottle and sponge? Or do you want surprise me? So people just kind of made their decision. But then something interesting happened. Then, like recently, like within a few weeks ago, this showed up in the spoilers. This is the Tarte Natural Face Palette. It has 2 highlighters, 2 blushes, 2 bronzers. That showed up as one of the variants to the Chisel palette, the Parquet Prince. I just call it the Parquet Princess because no one really knows it as the Chisel palette. Or the bottle and sponge. So this left some people confused. I did not get the Parquet Princess last year since I did not have Boxyluxe, so I'm like, okay, it's kind of a sure thing that I'm going to get the Chisel palette. Plus I also chose that on my quiz. But then this Natural Face Palette showed up. Okay, and let's go back to the quiz for a second, because the last question at the end of the quiz was, thank you for giving us all of your choices, and if you could have just one of your choices come through, what would it be? So I said at that time, Sunday Riley Tidal Brightening Cream. So then it made you think like, like, are we going to get these multiple choices that we just made? Or is it just the best that we're going to get? I think that's more to do with inventory. That if they only have a limited amount of those Tidal brightening creams or the Glow Recipe, that they can give those to the ones who put those as their number ones. But yeah, the quiz asked us about 3 different things, but at the end it said, if you can only have one, which one would you want? So that was interesting. But what then, and so that was like, I think like a month ago, but then this happened. So this comes in as a spoiler. Now people are wondering, oh, well, if I got the Chisel palette last year, do I now have an option of getting the bottle and the sponge or this? Well, I kind of have an answer to that. So I was watching the live of Elizabeth Wolf, who is wonderful, here on YouTube, and she said that she got an email from a subscriber who directly contacted Boxycharm and asked that and said, hey, I chose the bottle and the sponge, and yeah, I kind of would rather have this than a bottle and a sponge, so what's going on? And she was told in the email that this guy would be for new subscribers. So I think people are bummed out about that. I think a lot of people did not know that. I think that is what is going to happen. But I also hope that there's a lot of those natural face palettes, because they're really beautiful. In fact, one time I was watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Lisa Vanderpump is like in an Dubai hotel room just touching up her makeup, and just love Lisa Vanderpump. Okay, so the quiz, that face palette, this is worth $44, by the way. So now there's like a little thing on Instagram, a little sign that says, that's from Boxycharm, that says you will also get 2 additional expertly curated items with your September Boxyluxe. So I might not be able to find the photo, but I wrote that down word for word because I saw it. So I don't know what those would be, but I do remember that when they showed us the brand list of all the brands that could be in the September boxes, one of those brands that has not yet been on the list has been Dr. Brandt. None of us have seen any spoilers about Dr. Brandt. So could that be in regular Boxyluxe or could that be in Boxycharm? Okay, we're still not done. The other products that we have in the Boxyluxe, I just went off on a tangent about the quiz, but I really wanted people to understand that option about, or the issue about this natural face palette, because that on Elizabeth's Live's chat, that was the first time that I had heard that issue being addressed. That issue was just kind of outstanding and really kind of no one had any idea what was going on. So we talked about the Stila, we talked about Sunday Riley and Orglow recipe. Also there's the IGK Mistress Hair Hydrating Balm, $29. We had the option of the Sutra clipless iron or the Moda brush set. And then one of the newer ones is the Violet Voss Essentials 10-pan palette or the Tarte Clay Play face shaping palette, which is worth $45. The Violet Voss Essentials palette is new. It's a new palette. You really can't find the information about it online. However, another YouTuber that I watch, Brett Glam, or Brett Glam Guy, I get it wrong. He's the best. You should watch him. He's super cool. I'm going to link him down below too, as well as Elizabeth Wolf, because they're both great people, great YouTubers. He got the Violet Voss Essentials palette sent to him, I guess through Violet Voss, just as PR, and he did a whole look with it. So you really get a good opportunity to take a look at it and see what it's all about. I don't know what the value is, but it's a full-size palette, and Violet Voss has a wonderful formula. These two, the Violet Voss eyeshadow palette or the Tarte Clay Play face shaping palette, those were not on the quiz, so it's gonna be a surprise. We don't know. Let's see here. Oh, so then the rumors. I was watching some other spoilers, and one spoiler was that in the Boxyluxe we were going to get the Sunday Riley A+ high dose retinoid serum. I do not think that is going to happen. Also that there was going to be a product from Kat Von D. I kind of just don't not think that's going to happen. However, the Dr. Brandt product that was in this little product list up here, we're wondering, well, not we, because I'd be taking credit for something that it wasn't me. Someone on Instagram, several people on Instagram were speculating that the Dr. Brandt product could be the Hydrobiotic Recovery Sleeping Mask. So it's going to be interesting. And then for what's in the Boxycharm itself, it looks like the MAC Frost lipstick, which is the CB96. Are Frost lipsticks making a comeback? Leave a comment down below. I don't really recall seeing Frost lipsticks since like the 70s when I'd go to weddings and see my aunties wearing their pink Frost lipsticks. Are they making a comeback? Interesting question. And then the Hank and Henry, there's a couple of different eyeliners. There's a blackety black and a blackety blue. I was going to say bluity. Blackety black and blackety blue from Hank and Henry. So that's all I know for Boxycharm regular. Perhaps Boxycharm regular will have one of the products, or two, or more, from the Boxyluxe box. But if you're not signed up for Boxyluxe or Boxycharm before the end of this month in August, you will get the Butter London Natural Goddess palette right up here. It is $32, or and I was gonna say or, no, it's and. You'll get 2 bonuses. And the Moda brush set, the Gaia, which is 3 brushes, you'll get both of those. And the only stipulation, I mean, you can get it as a brand new person, but you can get it as a returning subscriber too. And their only caveat is that as long as you didn't cancel during July. So if you canceled in June or before, then you will get these bonus products. But then again, like if you canceled in July, you would already have these 2 products anyways. So I'll have a link in the description box below. Boxycharm is $21 a month. It's super awesome. And Boxyluxe comes out 4 times a year, and you pay $28.99 quarterly, which brings your Boxyluxe up to $50 for the whole box. And last time the Boxyluxe was worth $350, costing you $50. It was a good deal. This one I'm excited about. What are you hoping for? I'm completely hoping for the Violet Voss Essentials eyeshadow palette. And as for these guys, I already have something like 24. They could send me whatever they like. It doesn't matter. So, oh, here's another thing we could do. Look, see? See, I'm just like, okay, I'm getting a little bit on my hands, but as you can see, these things last. This is a really, really good product. I think that people are really going to like this product. And what do you guys think about this natural face palette issue? Do you think it will only go to the brand new people that was indicated in that email from Boxycharm to one of Elizabeth's subscribers? Or do you think there's a chance that other people could get it? I wish that other people could get it because it is really nice. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. It's gone on forever and ever. You're the best. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more spoilers. And also hit the like button because I'm a small YouTuber and it would help out my channel a lot, a super lot. Oh, and I never asked you guys to share. So if you could share the video with one of your friends that's a Boxycharm subscriber, or even someone who's thinking about it, that would really help out my channel too. So thanks a lot, you guys. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll be seeing you really soon. Bye.